Hi, girls. Daddy's taking a picture of you. He's taking a picture of you.
Admiration for people that have 2 kids and go to church by themselves. Like Rhonda's was by herself, and oh boy, even not getting, she's old enough to thinks that's the worst.
We don't like that.
She doesn't like that?
Yeah.
Because it cries. Everybody has to wear a seatbelt.
Yeah.
In the car, everybody has to wear a seatbelt.
Because it is between them.
Change.
What you doing? Yeah, you're putting a lot of stuff on, aren't you? What are you putting on?
It's put out.
What colored cloth does Janet have? Pink or blue?
Blue.
Chantal, do you know?
No, don't have my leg off.
Hey. How's Chantal doing?
I'd do my best to persuade them they were on the wrong side. Do you think they should not stand up? Or do you think they should disagree in private? Well,
View, with some reason, the fact that this was put up at the United Nations, and this...
Hi, Genevieve. Hi, Jenna. Jenna.
and I believe that's going to be the end result. Will you come back on your 90th birthday?
Can you sing that?
Yeah.
Okay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Can we do around the rosy? Can you sing that? Pocket full of posies. Hasha. You say it. Yes, you can. We all.
I did it.
Yes, you did. Can you finish? Do some more?
Yeah.
Sing Twinkle Twinkle.
I'll let you go there.
Twinkle
Thank you very much.
little
It's scheduled
star,
for the beginning of March.
how I wonder
And you'll be getting a
where
Christmas
we
piece.
are.
Thanks.
Okay.
And I'm sorry it didn't work out. You know, something else.
Like a
Diamond in the sky.
Yeah. It really does
twinkle.
add to the kind of things
Twinkle
that
little star, how I wonder
Okay, Gloria, thanks a lot. Okay, bye-bye.
Owie,
Are you gonna do Tommy Thumb?
I can't.
Sure you can.
No.
Ready? Tommy Thumb. Tommy Thumb.
What's in the light off?
Oh no, we need the light on.
From where are you? Rewinding. How do we really are you?
Good. What about Ring Around the Rosie?
Bring the money rolling. Back it away. All flow down.
Hush now.
Now.
We all fall down.
Flow down.
Okay, what about Jesus Loves Me?
Uh,
You sing that one?
no.
Ready? Jesus loves me. Can you do Jesus Loves Me?
No.
You don't want to sing anymore?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to sing Twinkle Twinkle? Twinkle. Little. And twinkle.
Twinkle little star, how I wonder where we are.
Up
Back through the way high.
like a diamond.
In the sky, twinkle little star, how I wonder where we are.
Good girl.
I did it.
You
did
sure
it.
did.
What about Jesus Loves Me?
Jesus loved me so. Why no further Bible told me so. But
Little.
twinkles on
Oh
it.
no. Little ones.
They are young.
They are weak, but He is strong.
Strong.
Good girl.
Yes,
Jesus
loves
loved
me. Yes. Ready?
Jesus loved me so.
Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible.
Tell me so.
Good
But twinkle,
girl.
twinkle, twinkle. Twinkle little star, how I wonder where we are. I did it.
What are you doing? Are you painting?
Look at this.
Oh yeah, look at that. Is that a nice picture?
Look at this.
What do you call that? Finger painting? Show Daddy your picture. Oh, that's a nice picture. What is it? Yeah? That's a nice picture.
What's that?
I don't know. You tell Daddy what that is.
Let's look for the bear. The bear.
What's that?
Only for the bear.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's a mouse there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of like a mouse.
Look. And my nose.
Is that a nose there?
Yeah.
What else is there in the picture?
Look.
What else is in the picture?
Look. The nose on this.
What's that?
A donkey.
Is that a donkey?
Yeah, daddy donkey.
Oh yeah. What's that there?
Big, what a big truck.
A big truck? What's
Yeah.
that there?
Mouse.
Is that a mouse?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks kind of like a mouse, doesn't it?
Concern is that she's going to be playing soccer, I think, overseas again in December. So, and they play the same teams. And I was actually going to drop Jalita a line, and I actually called her before Sunday. Now, sure, just move along, eh? Chantal, no more crying.
Twinkle, twinkle. No, you sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. You put your clothes back on. It's cold. It's cold. Hi, Jenna.
Happy over there.
Yeah.
Happy
Genevieve.
What's in the house? What's in the house, Daddy?
Home.
What's in the house, Daddy?
Home.
What's in the house, Daddy?
What kind of cone is that, Chantal? What kind of ice cream? Strawberry.
Strawberry.
That's right, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks coming in here to downtown Baghdad. But we have so many correspondents arrayed around the globe at this hour. We would like to hear from more of them, so let some of them talk for a little while as we wait for the next wave of attacks, which we'll do our best to bring to you. John Holloman with Bernie Shaw and Peter Arnett live in Baghdad.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. We definitely will be back with you. Let's go now to the White House. The President of the United States is going to speak to the nation in a little more than a half an hour, and Charles Bierbauer.
Well, the President has been in the Oval Office throughout the evening. We're told that National Security Advisor Brent Scowcroft is in the Situation Room.
Okay, Charles, thank you very much. We're going now to Richard Blystone in Jerusalem. We'll be back with you later. Richard.
It's going to be loud.
David, we have with us here in the CNN office in Jerusalem a high-ranking member of Israel's cabinet, Ehud Olmert, the Minister of Health. Let me ask you first, Mr. Olmert. Was Israel informed of when this attack was going to take place?
Well, I was not entirely surprised that it took place tonight, that I can say.
Now, intelligence about the movements of Iraqi missiles and aircraft was of supreme importance to Israel in these last weeks. Can you talk about how you managed it with the United States?
Well, first of all, we have our own intelligence, which is not so bad, and we have tried as good as we could to find out exactly. And it is not a secret that we have very good and close relations
with the people of Iraq. Indeed, for the innocents caught in this conflict, I pray for their safety. Our goal is not the conquest of Iraq. It is the liberation of Kuwait. It is my hope that somehow the Iraqi people can, even now, convince their dictator that he must lay down his arms, leave Kuwait, and let Iraq itself rejoin the family of peace-loving nations. Thomas Paine wrote many years ago, "These are the times that try men's souls." Those well-known words are so very true today. But even as planes of the multinational forces attack Iraq, I prefer to think of peace, not war. I am convinced not only that it will prevail, but that out of the horror of combat will come the recognition that no nation can stand against a world united. No nation will be permitted to brutally assault its neighbor. No president.
This is Dave Jipp from ICUC We See News. On the spot here, we have tracked down Mrs. Siebert, the mother of the bride, and we're just going to be asking her a few questions on this important day. We've, Mrs. Siebert, we know a lot about Gary because he's our brother, but for our TV audience, we don't know much about Loretta. So could you please, for instance, Loretta always looks so cool, calm, and collected on the outside. Can you explain to our TV audience, was she always like that, or was there ever an instance that she, wasn't always so cool, calm, and collected?
Well, Loretta most of the time is calm, cool, and collected, but there are certainly times where we've experienced the opposite too. And I think the main place where that showed up was with her sisters. When they'd either get into a squabble or a hair-pulling match. That happened a couple of times where they got into disagreement about certain things, and these things did fly. But as a rule, they got along very well, and she's very easy to get along with the family. We've had no problem with her that way.
So you don't foresee Gary having any, problems with her temperament at all?
Well, I won't say that there won't be any. There certainly might be some.
Well, I guess every marriage has their temperaments. Now, for any last words that you have on their wedding day now, what can you tell them as advice to the happily married couple at this time?
Well, advice is hard to give to a couple just getting married. But my wish for them is, above all, love each other and love each other tenderly. Consult each other about matters that you have to make decisions on. And I think that will solve many problems in life. At least that's the way we found it. And I would just like to relate a few little instances from when she was smaller. At 10 months of age, Loretta was running around already. At 14 months, she had a little sister, 2 weeks old, lying on my bed, in the middle of the bed. Somehow she got the little sister off the bed, and she came walking into the living room, carrying her upside down. I didn't breathe one word. I just ran behind them and grabbed both of them before she dropped her. Those are very precious memories when I think back on Loretta's life. She is a very loving person to us as parents, and I think to the brother and sister. They really appreciate her, and we will appreciate her even more. And we will appreciate both of them coming home and getting to know them better. My wish for them is God's richest blessing as they start this new life together.
Thank you very much. Until next time, this is Dave Jipp reporting. Thank you. Once again, we have I've been able we need to know a little bit about Loretta. Now, you're quite close in age, I understand, isn't that? How much difference is there in age?
About a year and a half.
So you're, quite sibling. Was there much sibling rivalry between you two?
Yes, fair amount.
Now, like for instance, school, you must have been what, one grade apart?
Yes, 1 grade apart.
So how did that work out? Just being, you're the younger sister. How did that work out? Like, can you tell some instances of sibling rivalry at school?
Well, I can't think of something at school, but at home I can sure think of things. Loretta and I, being so close, were actually very much the same in size and everything throughout the time we were growing up. So we tended not to get into fights because we hurt each other too much. And so we kind of stayed out of each other's way a lot. But also being so close together, I think we have grown very close together, especially in the last 10 years or so, we were very, very close as best friends.
Right. Now, I hear Loretta was actually quite a star in school. She played basketball, I understand. Was she a good basketball player?
Yes, she was a very good basketball player, and with her height, she always played the center position. And one thing I can note on that is that being on center, she of course got knocked around a lot, and every time she would do a layup to do a shot, she was always getting knocked over and always landing on her backside.
Now, I understand your kids. You have 4 children, and they think of my brother quite fondly now, and they're almost calling him Uncle. I understand.
Yes, I can finally tell my children now. You can finally call him Uncle Gary.
And then I guess they refer to your sister as Auntie Lulu, or
Auntie Lala. My 3-year-old son, has always called her Auntie Lala. So I'm sure when he grows out of that, she's going to miss it a lot.
I know you're a very busy lady, and I know you've got a skiing party to go to with the King of Austria, and so I would just say very quickly, is there any last-minute words that you'd like to say, on their wedding day?
First of all, I would just like to wish Gary and Loretta much happiness and love in their new life together, and I also want to say that we hope to come out to Calgary to see him a lot, and just as one note, I'd like to say that maybe they could get a big apartment because we want to come visit them a lot. And don't forget to come visit us in Coaldale, because I'm sure we'll be there for a long time. We're not planning on moving. And I hope this day has turned out well for them, and just wish them all the best.
Well, thank you very much for taking this time. This is Dave Jipp at ICUC News, on location in Austria.
Nice. Sweaters for $9 each or something.
Oh, they're nice.
Yeah, they're regularly $39.
So is Jenna messy, Chantal?
And I got this real nice, looks like a home knitted wool sweater, really thick. It's red and black and looks really sharp. I got that for $18, I think.
What was that?
Regular $70.
Which one?
It was Margot, but that was a week and a half ago.
Oh, that one. Yeah, Dave doesn't like that.
Yeah. I never had a pleasant sweater.
Actually, that's another thing too, is image. Like when you go out and do work.
Yeah, that's
you don't want to look like that.
No. Well, that's what I found. Tracy really helped me with a lot. Just going with her, I got a lot more fashion conscious. Now every time I go out, it's like I know it's potential. Meeting anyone, for that matter. But it might make me the nice looking girl or whatever, and if you look like a swat,
Yeah.